Looking ahead, the world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Oh.
Okay. Hey, what's going on, Commish? I see you, man. What it is? It's the Commish radio show. Radio show. 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 I see you. What's up, Commish? What's going on? Miss Paula Jam, the fashionista. Okay. And I'm Young Strip on there, man. Young Strip, nice. The Commish radio show. Radio show. It's the Commish. Tune in.
I know you're gonna dig this.
All right, Commish Radio Show back again for a lovely, exciting Saturday. This Saturday, as all Saturdays, we are tuned in and we are tuned up and we're fired up. And we're talking about things that are going on and in the community. We'd like to send a special shout out to Tia Banks. She was on our show this past Tuesday. You know, she's the daughter of Carl Banks, the late Carl Banks. That's the gentleman that helped me get on KHV and Heaven 97. Well, we'd like to send a special shout out to his family, Tia Banks, and also the Martin Luther King Community Center, where she's having an event today, passing the torch, where, you can dress up and, pass the torch along to other people and have them dress up and give back to the community, get jobs, give jobs, and make jobs. This is what we're talking about, making jobs as well. But when we're talking about making jobs, we're talking about not only rebuilding our community, but growing our community. There is a plan to rebuild Black Wall Street. And one of the things I've often said is you can't rebuild Black Wall Street if you're shopping on Klan Avenue. So that being in mind, I'm not saying people in the Klan, but I'm saying there is some Klan-like mentality that exists in America today. I can't think of the name of the pizza place that got in trouble last week. What was it again, Jesse?
It was Papa John's.
Papa John's. It's completely out of my mind because it's completely out of my eyesight, and also they're no longer in my pocket. So I'm no longer going to Papa John's. So what I'm encouraging people to go ahead and do is to build the community, go ahead and create your own communities of wealth. And communities of wealth, what you should do, first and foremost of all, you should take a look at your own pocketbook and spend your money intelligently. So don't go to Papa John's. Go to some place called Blackjack's Pizza. Go to places like that. My man Stephen Cobb, who's out there in Lancaster, Texas. I know you say Lancaster in Fort Worth, but that's not the way we roll. It's Lancaster in Dallas County. Go to his place right there in the square. Check his place out. Get his food. This is what we need to go ahead and do. This is what we need to do to rebuild our communities. Rebuilding our communities. America, the only color that really exists in America is basically green. Once you get past the white and the black and all that, it's whether or not you have the money or not. And this is what it's all about. We, right now, as Black Americans, stand number 13 out of 160 countries in the world, number 13. But yet we are walking around as if we're impoverished. Some of us don't have any money. I understand that. But collectively speaking, and this is what we talk about, Big Mama always said about us being collectively speaking, everybody gets a piece of the pie. Everybody gets an apple. Because guess what? Big Mama's going ahead and she's making sure that it's all good. But we don't have no Big Mamas today. We have Uncle Sam. But now what we have to go ahead and do in order for us to get part of the pie that Uncle Sam is doling out, no pun intended. On a dole means, simply put, being on welfare. But we don't want to do that. We want to build from within. We got our own strength from within. Number 13 out of 160. Now, the sad part about that, as we commemorate Dr. King, his assassination 50 years ago, where were we at 50 years ago? During segregation, during that time period in which we wanted to integrate into the broader community, we were number 8. Number 8, people. Number 8. We had black banks. We had black hospitals. We had all of this. But somewhere we slipped. But we gained in other areas. But one way we can go ahead and gain is if we go ahead and also turn our civil rights struggle, CIVIL rights, into silver rights, SILVER, civil rights. Because when it all comes down to it, it's whether how much green you have in your pocket to make things matter. And this is where I'm going to end off right now before we go ahead and have our first guest. And words on the street that there's a word of mouth series coming up. But I want you to take that and put that in your pocket and look at the green in your pocket and let us let our information and our knowledge grow. Hey, we'll be right back. Jesse, pull us some drops. I sound like Dr. King. Jesse, pull us some drops. All right, let's roll.
Good afternoon. My name is Amber Givens Davis, and I'm the presiding judge of the 282nd Judicial District Court here in Dallas County. And whenever I want to tune in for real information, I hit up my frat, Ed Gray, at the Fishbowl Network at the Commish radio show.
This is Dr. Jeffrey R. Mitchell, president of Solid, the baddest radio in the land for sports, news, entertainment, and what's going on in our community. Tune in to the Commish, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.
Hi, this is Thurman Jones, publisher with the North Dallas Gazette, hanging out with the Commish radio show, trying to learn